Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, The Journey. This is Lydia Brown, and today I am making your wish my command. On all of my social media, I have been talking about this golden milk, golden milk, golden milk. In my classes, I'm talking about golden milk. Everybody's like, what is golden milk? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make golden milk and what golden milk is. If you have a need for anti-inflammation, so you need to get the swelling down in your joints, you want to get the pain down in your joints. If you have diabetes, if you need clarity of thought, and lots of other benefits that I'll get into later, then this drink is the drink that you want to try. Lower your cholesterol, so on and so forth. It has so many benefits. The main ingredient of golden milk is actually turmeric, okay? And the main component in turmeric is curcumin, okay? And it has proven to be anti-inflammatory, among other things. So I will talk to you about the benefits in a little bit, but let's go ahead and jump in here. These are the ingredients you're going to need in order to make golden milk, okay? I have cinnamon here. You can get actual cinnamon sticks, that's going to be better for you. However, if you don't have access to real cinnamon sticks that you can get from the health food grocery store or so on and so forth, then you can use ground cinnamon, okay? The main ingredient is going to be turmeric. Same thing, you can get real turmeric root. However, just to keep it simple, you can use ground turmeric, okay? And it will have the same benefit. Then you want a fat. You want a healthy fat that you can put in your drink, okay? And the healthy fat that I use is coconut oil. It's unrefined virgin coconut oil. And there's that seal I was telling you guys about, the USDA organic seal. I do like to make sure that anything I'm using, for the most part, as much as possible, is organic, okay? You can also use butter, but I don't eat butter, so coconut is my healthy alternative fat that I put in my drink. Then you want to have ground black pepper, okay? Ground black pepper is what you want to take. Whenever you are taking in turmeric, you want to take it with pepper, because that's going to help you to absorb and take in the benefits of the turmeric more readily, okay? Then you want ginger. Same thing. You can use ginger root, which is going to be fresh. Fresh is always better. If not, ground ginger will work, okay? I have some honey here for sweetening. You can also use maple syrup. You can also use stevia, okay? It is optional. That is optional. Then you need to have as your base some form of milk. If you drink cow's milk will work just fine. For me, I am dairy free, so I use, I typically use almond milk. Silk is my absolute favorite brand, but I ran out because I like it and I love it so much. I drink so much of it, so I ain't got no more. But I do have Silk coconut milk unsweetened, and I have Friendly Farms almond milk unsweetened. I got it from Aldi's, okay? And I got my coconut silk milk from a food drive that Atlanta did. Go Atlanta, woohoo! All right, and then you want, if you're a person that likes to measure out your ingredients, then measuring spoons will be helpful for you, or you can use a measuring cup. I don't measure out my stuff. I do everything by feeling and gut and all of that. I'm one of those types of cooks. I don't really measure things out unless I'm doing a new recipe. Then you want a pot, any size pot, but I would say this size is a good size. This is a 3-quart. And then to stir your milk, you will need a whisk and or a spoon, okay? So let's go ahead and get this thing on the road. All right, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I am going to post a recipe. There are multiple recipes that you can find online. I'm gonna post one of the ones that I found that got me started with this. However, as you watch me put the recipe together now, like I said, I'm gonna do everything off of love and feeling and emotion, okay? So I'm not gonna measure anything out here, but you do wanna check out the recipe below if you're one of those people who's like, I need to know how much to put in here. This is a very simple drink to make. It only takes, I would say, about 5 minutes, if that. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you want to do is light the right eye first. You're going to light your eye and put it, I would say, on medium low to medium. So I have it on about 3.5, okay? And I start with my milk. I put my milk in. I kind of measure out just about enough for my mug that I'm going to use over there, okay? All right. So after I put my milk in there, next I add in my ground turmeric. For this, I sprinkle it and pretty much just cover the surface of the milk, okay? You can always add more later if you want to, okay? So there's my turmeric. And I just stir that around just a little bit, just whisk it. You don't have to. All right, then after you've added your turmeric, we're gonna just start dumping in the rest of our ingredients. So we add our pepper. Remember I said we need that pepper so that we can absorb the turmeric well. And I just kind of sprinkle it in there, make sure it kind of covers. And then I add my ginger. I sprinkle, not too much, a little less than the turmeric and the pepper because we don't want it to overpower. Now your cinnamon is what you want to make sure that you put a nice amount of in there because that cinnamon is what's going to make it taste nice and spicy and give it that fall flavor when you think about a fall drink, okay? All right, then we're gonna add our fat. Now I'm gonna tell you another thing I do, guys. If you like nutmeg, I will put just a small dash of nutmeg in there because I just like the taste of nutmeg. And if you like a very spicy taste, then having some nutmeg and some cinnamon and the turmeric makes it, gives it a nice spice feel, okay? Now I'm just gonna put just about that much coconut oil, and I probably could do just a little less because it really spreads out well. So I'm actually just gonna start with that much, okay? Not much. I'm just gonna stir it into my mixture. Now with coconut oil, you wanna make sure that you're stirring it up good and allowing it to melt, because the worst thing is taking a sip of this drink and you got like solid coconut oil. You want it to be nice and melted, okay? So I mix that in there. All right. Now, there are some people that will say you should not heat honey in a pot on a stove, okay? They say that it's unhealthy. So for the sake of your health, if that is true, then we're not gonna add it in there right now. Once we pour the drink into our mug, then we'll add our sweetener, okay? We'll add our stevia and or maple syrup and or honey, okay? And just for good measure, since I told you all I love a little bit of, don't look at my cabinet, a little bit of nutmeg, then I'm going to add, just look at how much I'm going to add. Doop. That's it. You can barely even see it, right? Just a little bit. All right, so we got our coconut milk in there. I told you guys I normally use almond milk, but today we use coconut milk. I have my turmeric in there. I have my cinnamon. I have my ginger. I have my pepper. I did a little sprinkle of nutmeg. And so now what we're gonna do, we want it to heat well enough, but we do not want it to boil, okay? So we don't want it to boil. So at this point, what we can do is taste. We can taste it and see if it has the flavor that we want, okay? I'm just gonna take a taste here. Nobody else is drinking this, so I'm gonna dip this spoon right back in here, okay? Now mind you, if I'm cooking for somebody else, I would never do that. That's good, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit more cinnamon. So this is what you do. You just taste it and see if it has the flavor that you want. And if not, you just add a little bit more of whatever you want. I need a little bit more of a spice to mine. So I'm putting a bit more turmeric and a bit more cinnamon. Okay, and we're gonna actually use the whisk. So whisk that. And again, I'm keeping my temperature nice and medium, not letting it get too high. And voila, there is your golden milk drink. Now, let's go ahead and pour this now. Please be careful. When I was little, y'all, I tried to pour some grease from some bacon that I made in a pot. And when I poured it in the pot, because you know how back in the day our mama and grandma and all of them used to save the grease and you would cook something else with it later. Well, when I was pouring it in, I missed the pot, or I missed whatever it is I was trying to pour it in, and I poured it right on my hand. So I learned that lesson. So be very careful when you are transporting your golden milk to your mug. We're going to turn our eye off. And if you like, you can top your drink off with a little cinnamon. You can, let's go ahead and add our honey. It's going to make it nice and sweet. We're going to stir this up. Ooh, look at how good that looks, you guys. Imagine drinking that at nighttime before bed, or even in the morning. I drink it in the morning. Now, it is hot, so be careful, okay? Look at that steam coming from there. It's just getting us ready for the fall, right? Blow it. Be very careful, it is hot. You might even want to let it sit for a second. But we're going to try this right here with y'all. Delicious. Delicious. Absolutely. Ooh, delicious. Okay, so what are the benefits? So golden milk, also known as turmeric milk, is an Indian drink. It does originate from Ayurvedic medicine, and there are 10 benefits that I pulled from healthline.com. Number 1, it's loaded with antioxidants, which fight cell damage and promotes immune health. It may reduce inflammation, which I've noticed in my own body. Number 3, it may improve memory and brain function. Number 4, it may improve mood, especially depression. It may improve or prevent heart disease. It may, number 6, lower blood sugar levels. It may reduce risk of cancer. Number 8, it has antibacterial and antiviral and antifungal properties in it. Number 9, it may improve digestion. And number 10, it has calcium and vitamin D. Come on, you can't get any better than that. If you need to lower your cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, and increase your good cholesterol, it does that as well. So this is definitely a drink for more than just one type of person, and I would definitely say it's a drink worth trying. I love this drink. There are some people that absolutely cannot live without this drink. They drink it every single day. So if you know someone with cancer, Alzheimer's, heart disease, diabetes, so on and so forth, please tell them about this drink and try it for yourself. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy your golden milk. Ooh, I am enjoying mine. Peace and love, y'all. Oh, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can see more videos like this. Peace.